President Ilham Aliyev, his spouse, Chairperson of the first European Games Organizing Committee Mehriban Aliyeva, and family members visited the athletes' villages of the first European Games. Minister of Youth and Sports Azad Rahimov informed the head of state about the reception zone for VIP guests. The building has modern restroom, protocol hall, waiting hall for guests and other rooms. All necessary conditions have been created here. The head of state met with the Azerbaijan delegation that will take part in the first European Games. President Ilham Aliyev greeted the members of the delegation, noted the great importance of the upcoming European Games, outlined that our country has been granted only 2.5 years for preparatory works, underlined that hosting these events, Azerbaijan will determine the standards of the European Games. The head of state noted the success of our athletes and said that we have a strong team that will compete in the upcoming competitions and wished them success. The head of state, his spouse and family members had their photos taken with the members of the national gymnastics team. Members of the national volleyball team. Members of the national athletics team. Members of the national water sports team. Members of the national taekwondo team. Members of the national freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling team. Members of the national women's wrestling team. Members of the national karate team. Members of the national shooting sports team. Members of the national fencing team. Members of the national table tennis team. Members of the national cycling team. Paralympians who will take part in the Games. Members of the national samba team. And members of the national boxing team. Members of the Azerbaijan teams that will take part in the first European Games took selfies with President Ilham Aliyev, his spouse Mehriban Aliyeva, and family members. State care for sports in our country is on the highest level. Under the leadership of President Ilham Aliyev, significant achievements have been gained in all spheres, including sports. Azerbaijani athletes always feel care and attention of the head of state. As a result of this, our athletes won more medals at various Olympic Games, world, continental and regional sports competitions. The decision to hold the European Games in Azerbaijan is of course sourced from our country's international position and its positive image in the world. Care for sports in Azerbaijan also played an important role in this. This decision of the European sports family was connected with the socio-political stability in Azerbaijan, high economic achievements gained in the recent years. Our country's experience to host international competitions was among the important factors stipulating the decision of the European Olympic Committees. Holding the first European Games in Azerbaijan once more showed that Azerbaijan is one of the leading states of the international sports community. Thanks to the activity of President Ilham Aliyev, Azerbaijan will once more show to the whole world that it is capable of holding such a prestigious sports event. Large-scale preparations were started after the European Olympic Committees passed a decision to hold the first European Games in Baku. The first European Games organizing committee, chaired by Azerbaijan's First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva, united all efforts to hold the event on the highest level. New modern sports facilities were constructed, existing facilities were reconstructed and prepared for the first European Games. As a host of such an important sports event, our country fulfilled the mission decently. There is a great interest in the first European Games. More than 6,000 athletes from 50 European countries, including Azerbaijan, will compete in 20 kinds of sports, with 16 of them Olympic, 4 non-Olympic kinds of sports. It was determined to hold the first European Games in 21 facilities in Baku. Azerbaijan, with 291 athletes, will join the struggle in Europe's biggest sports competition. One of the factors increasing the importance of the first European Games is that they offer qualification opportunities for the 2016 Summer Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. Countdown has begun for the first European Games. The conditions created in our country to host these games on the highest level, the work done and the project realized within a short period of time once more prove that all activities started in Azerbaijan are carried out in time and on the highest level. So, Azerbaijan, which determined the standard of the European Games, has again turned into the focus of attention of the whole world. A family photo was taken in the end. The Azerbaijan delegation at Baku 2015, the first European Games, has 444 members, including 291 athletes.